The king is dead. For over a decade, the Tesla Model S reigned supreme. It was the car that launched a revolution, the benchmark that every other luxury sedan was measured against. It was the spaceship on wheels that made electric vehicles desirable, but the world caught up. The Germans arrived with their Taycans and EQSs, built with a century of luxury know-how. New startups like Lucid emerged with technology that, in some ways, surpassed Tesla's own. The Model S, once the undisputed champion, started to feel familiar. Its interior, once revolutionary, began to look sparse against its rivals. Its build quality, once forgiven for its tech, became a legitimate criticism. The throne was shaking. And so, Tesla did what Tesla does best. They didn't just build an update, they hit the reset button. This is the 2026 Tesla Model S. And it's not just an evolution, it's a complete and total reimagining. Welcome back to New Car, the channel where we dissect the machines that are shaping our tomorrow. Today, we're looking at a vehicle that has to be more than just fast. It has to be brilliant. It has to be a car that silences the critics and reclaims its crown not with gimmicks, but with pure, unadulterated substance. The 2026 Model S is Tesla's answer to a world that is no longer impressed by just a big screen and brutal acceleration. It's a statement of maturity, a car that has finally grown up to match its own world-changing ambition. Let's start with the exterior. At first glance, it looks familiar. The silhouette is still that unmistakable, low-slung fastback that defined the segment. But look closer, and you'll see a level of refinement and detail that was previously absent. Tesla has obsessed over the aerodynamics, smoothing every surface to achieve a drag coefficient that is now the best in its class, even lower than the already slippery previous model. The front fascia is cleaner, more integrated. The chrome is gone, replaced by a satin-finished trim that flows seamlessly into the new, full-width LED light bar. This isn't just a light, it's an animated signature. When you approach the car, it greets you with a sophisticated light sequence. And when you signal, the light pulses in the direction of your turn, communicating your intent to the world around you. The headlights themselves are thinner, more aggressive, and house new matrix LED technology that can selectively dim individual pixels to avoid blinding oncoming traffic while keeping the high beams on. The side profile is now cleaner, with more flush surfacing and new aerodynamically optimized 21-inch wheels that are as beautiful as they are functional. Even the door handles have been redesigned to be more recessed and reliable, popping out with a satisfying, solid click. The rear features a similar full-width light bar, creating a cohesive, high-tech visual signature from every angle. The overall effect is one of quiet confidence. It's less of a disruptive concept car and more of a perfectly executed, exquisitely detailed piece of modern sculpture. It finally looks and feels like a car that belongs in the six-figure price bracket. But the real transformation, the seismic shift, happens when you open the door. For years, the biggest criticism of the Model S has been its interior. While minimalist, it often felt stark, lacking the material quality and tactile richness of its German rivals. Tesla has listened. The 2026 model is a revelation. The core layout is still there. The dominant central screen, the clean dashboard, but the materials surrounding it are from another planet. Gone are the vast expanses of plain plastic. In their place, you'll find sustainably sourced open-pore woods, real brushed aluminum, and soft-touch vegan leather textiles that feel as luxurious as the finest animal hides. The fit and finish is, for the first time, truly impeccable. Panel gaps are non-existent, and every switch, every dial, every surface feels substantial and expensive. The iconic 17-inch central screen is still the heart of the cabin, but it's now brighter, with a higher resolution and a faster processor that makes the user interface feel instantaneous. The software has been redesigned to be more intuitive, with a new home screen that can be fully customized to your needs, reducing the need to dive through endless menus. But the biggest innovation is what Tesla is calling Ambient Intelligence. The entire cabin is now an interface. The door panels have subtle, hidden touch-sensitive controls that provide haptic feedback. The air vents are completely invisible, integrated behind a perforated trim, with airflow controlled digitally and silently. And the steering wheel. It's a masterpiece of engineering. You can choose between a traditional round wheel or the yoke, but the real magic is its capability. In full self-driving mode, the steering wheel and pedals retract completely into the dashboard, creating an unprecedented sense of space and freedom. It's a feature that transforms the car from a driver's machine into a personal lounge on command. The seats have been completely redesigned with input from orthopedic experts. They are more supportive, more comfortable, and available with 22-way adjustments, heating, ventilation, and now a hot stone massage function that feels utterly sublime. The cabin is also quieter than ever, with new acoustic glass and advanced sound-deadening materials that isolate you from the outside world, allowing the new 22-speaker immersive audio system to truly shine. This isn't just a tech cabin anymore, it's a luxury sanctuary. Now for the part that made Tesla famous, the performance. The Plaid badge already delivers hypercar-shattering numbers. So how do you improve on that? By making it smarter, more sustainable, and more consistent. The 2026 Model S Plaid is built on a new generation of Tesla's battery pack, using advanced silicon anode chemistry that not only increases energy density, but also dramatically improves thermal management. What does that mean in the real world? It means an estimated range of over 520 miles on a single charge. More importantly, it means the car can deliver its full 1,020 horsepower repeatedly, without derating. You can do back-to-back quarter-mile runs or lap a racetrack, and the performance will be just as ferocious on the last lap as it was on the first. The tri-motor, all-wheel drive system is still there, with one motor in the front and two in the rear, but the software controlling them is now next level. The torque vectoring is so precise and so fast that it makes the car feel impossibly nimble in the corners, shrinking around you and defying its size and weight. The 0-60 mph time is still in the under 2-second realm, but it's the way it delivers that power that has changed. It feels more refined, more controllable. It's no longer just a brute force sledgehammer. It's a surgeon's scalpel, capable of breathtaking speed with a new level of sophistication. And with 800-volt architecture, charging speeds have been vastly improved, allowing you to add 300 miles of range in about 15 minutes at a compatible supercharger. So, where does this leave the 2026 Model S? It's no longer just the fastest electric sedan. It's now one of the most luxurious, one of the most technologically advanced, and one of the most desirable. Tesla has addressed every major criticism head-on. They've added the material quality, the refinement, and the attention to detail that was missing. They've created a car that is not just a brilliant tech product, but a brilliant car. It's a vehicle that can compete with the Porsche Taycan on handling, the Mercedes EQS on luxury, and the Lucid Air on range and technology, all at once. The king isn't just back. The king has been reborn. The 2026 Tesla Model S is the car Tesla always promised it would be. It's the culmination of over a decade of learning, iterating, and innovating. It's a mature, confident, and utterly devastating machine that has once again raised the bar for everyone else. The question is no longer if the Model S can compete. The question is, who can possibly compete with this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Has Tesla finally built the perfect car? Is this enough to make you choose it over a Porsche or a Mercedes? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of the electric sedan, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to New Car, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.